Spider tokens.
I've heard things about you, Vivi.
It is properly Madame Vivienne, official mage to the Imperial Court.
I'm sure Sarah
Yes,
cares.
that's what I heard. Not the title, the snotty bit.
However shall I recover from your condemnation?
You're still doing it. Can you even shut it off?
For you, my dear? No.
I think it's part of the whole, oh, you don't bug me thing. It's like she's deliberately doing it. Hello? Right. I don't like how dark it is. Take. Pascal, August is on the trail of some elven mystery. If what I've heard is true, I don't want that. Alright? Getting his hands on it, think he's smug now. He's searching for ruins. I know at least two. The ancient baths and the ruin in Eneverus. You know the one? Remember the mead? Get going. I'll send a messenger for him or Duane. Examine. The revealed symbols show a hawk and a hare chasing the sun.
It's like all of them. See what the researchers at Skyhold make of this.
We're gonna have to, I think we'll leave that because we're gonna have to come back anyway. Is there anything else we want to do around here? I don't think there is. I think it's... Oh, another heraldic symbol. How delightful. Is there anything else around here I really want to do? Let's head back. Let's get to Malachite. And to Fort Revison. Just all the way up here. I think we will. I think we'll just head back to Skyhold. Deal with all the stuff we've got. It's a few things we now need to do. And then we can think about some other things. Yeah, we can think about our long list of other locations after we've done this. So we've got to talk to Vivienne about the heart. We could just run out and talk to everyone. Actually, we've got this. We've got operations now as well. Sure, there's some other things we need to do around here. Ah, specialization. We need to do that as well. I think we'll just do the one that's closest to us. Makes sense. Run around, have a chat with people. Always good. I can annoy Solus. Right, so... Are there any inner circle quests I still need? Memories of the Grey. Ah, yes. For the Dawn. So both those are going back to Emprise de Lyon. Pick one. Which one am I meant to do, game? Can't see.
Stone Mat, Inquisitor.
Okay.
Another time. Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
Varric.
If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
Never mind.
Carry on.
Go on, Solus. Insult me.
Hello.
Tell me about elves.
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on elven culture.
Perhaps you could ask Sarah. She has opinions.
You don't seem to like her. She's worthy of respect. I don't know what that means. Is it means I'm asking you? Does it mean I'm asking you, or I'm not asking Sarah? Those two different things. You don't seem to like her.
You don't much care for Sarah, do you?
I pity her. Although I imagine she would detest that. Perhaps in truth, I envy her. She has a purity of purpose that I lack. I have observed too much and done too little. What do you wish to know?
Tell me about the Dalish. We've just dealt with the Dalish a bit. Tell me what you know.
I'd like to know more about the Dalish elves.
It is a mistake to think of the Dalish as a single group. They have lived as separate clans for centuries now. As a consequence, each clan has learned, interpreted, and forgotten different parts of elven history. Some trade freely with humans, or adopt city elves who flee the alienages. Others attack humans on sight.
Well, what about these city elves?
What can you tell me about elves living in human cities?
The culture in alienages or among the slaves of Tevinter is like any of the impoverished and powerless. They cling to memories of a better past, and practice a few rituals to distinguish themselves from humans.
Right. Well, tell me about the ancient elves.
I'd like to know more about the elves from before our time.
The Dalish strive to remember Hallam Shiral, but Hallam Shiral was merely a fumbling attempt to recreate a forgotten land.
Arlathan.
Elvanan was the empire, and Arlathan its greatest city, a place of magic and beauty, lost to time.
Why didn't that one get a slightly approve? Just seems odd that the other that asking questions seems like and investigating seems to get him to approve, but that one didn't. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's irrelevant, because it's old time. I don't know. What else?
You've studied ancient elves.
Ooh. Okay.
What else do you know of Arlathan?
We hear stories of them living in trees, and imagine wooden ramps or Dalish aeravels. Imagine instead spires of crystal twining through the branches, palaces floating among the clouds. Imagine beings who lived forever, for whom magic was as natural as breathing. That is what was lost.
Tell me about the magic.
Is elven magic different from the magic used by humans?
No and yes. Magic is magic, just as water is water, but it can be used in different ways. Dalish magic is more practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown on blood magic. Superstition.
Yeah, Meryl.
Much of it is
Meryl.
more subtle. A legacy from when elves were immortal.
But he did comment on it being just a superstition about blood magic. And I was about to say, he would have known about Hawk, but Hawk was very much, blood magic is evil. No, he wouldn't have said that. Maybe he was saying that because he wasn't sure about Alec being kind of a... He's not actually in the Chantry, but if he were, he'd be very high in the Chantry, so... Was there immortality due to magic?
Legends of elven immortality. Did they use magic to increase their lifespan?
No. It was simply part of being elven. The subtle beauty of their magic was the effect, not the cause of their nature. Some spells took years to cast. Echoes would linger for centuries, harmonizing with new magic in an unending symphony. It must have been beautiful.
I will ask you about blood magic, then.
You said that the censure against blood magic was a superstition.
I did. It's fortunate Cassandra is not within earshot.
Yes.
Most modern cultures forbid blood magic. Publicly, even Tevinter disapproves of it. But as I've said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
I was about to say, Hawk would agree with you. The real Hawk. You know, the one I played in Dragon Age 2, not this pillock from this game. Sorry. Little rage there. How would Alec respond? I don't like having binary choices like this because it's ridiculous. Alec... I mean, we've seen Alec understands kind of politics. He understands how people work to an extent. I mean, that's kind of the whole thing of the ball and the game. And I don't think he'd say, I don't mind blood magic, because he wouldn't be able to say that being being Inquisitor. Like, I'd prefer it if blood magic has been used for worse things than other kinds of magic, or that kind of thing, where he's kind of being a bit hedging. Like your brother was very brave, not he was a blood mage who tried to summon demons, for example. Yeah, he's a member. He's a member of the Gentry. He believes in faith, and part of the tenets is blood magic is evil.
Every time I've seen blood magic used, it has been for some evil purpose.
I once saw a woman stabbed in the stomach with a dagger. She died slowly, in agony. It was repulsive. If the Chantry outlawed daggers, would that stop people from using them? Of course not. Some would use daggers in secret, shamed, and some would find rebellion titillating, step down the path of depravity.
That metaphor doesn't work. Well, but it's not an argument against what Alex said, though. That, and, like, Solus disapproving. I can understand Solus disapproving with what was written, which was blood magic is evil. I don't care if you think it's just magic, it's evil. But that's not what Alex said. Alex said, every time I've seen blood magic used, every time I've seen it used, not every time it is used, every time I've seen it used, it's been for an evil purpose. And Solus's response is not, but it can be used for good. It's, yeah, daggers are horrible, but if you banned them, people would still use them. That metaphor doesn't answer my point.
You don't need to sacrifice a slave's life to make a dagger.
I suppose it depends upon the dagger. How many men have you killed while fighting for the Inquisition? How many more will you kill out of necessity? And if blood magic could help you? Well, it matters little to me. I do not use it, but I do not think it evil.
We'll talk later. Goodbye.
We were going so well. Going so well.
Greetings.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Should have just... I knew asking about blood magic would have ended badly. But it's... like, that's where I would have put slightly disapproves, and then make him raise the point of its utility. Like, it has been used for evil. That doesn't mean it can't be used for good. Maybe make that dagger illustration. A dagger is like, or a sword can be, or, I don't know, a weapon can be used by a thug to steal. But you use it to defend Thedas. It can be used for ill, it can be used for good, the same as with blood magic. If you had the option to blah blah blah, wouldn't you use it if it could save so many lives? Would you use it? And then that's the approval disapproval one.
I could watch you roam Skyhold all day. Here and there you run, checking in on your followers. Why don't they come to you, feed you grapes, rub your shoulders? I suppose it's more fun this way. For me, I mean. You're rather strapping.
Thank you. Don't flirt with me. Thank you. Thank you?
Thank you, I suppose.
Thanking someone for a deserved compliment is always the correct choice. At any rate, you didn't pass by to hear me fawn. Something on your mind?
No. I'm just looking for cutscenes, really.
I should go.
Or more quests.
So I'll be.
Where's the research? There's the research, because we still have some things for them. Corpse brains removed 5. Let's go and talk to Liliana. You are not moving, so I'm guessing cutscene.
I'm listening.
Okay.
Anything I should know?
Celine has
cemented power in Orlais. Good, we need an ally like her. At the moment, she's said to be rooting out the last of Gaspard's supporters. Once that is done, we will have a united Orlais behind the Inquisition.
Okay.
I'll leave you to your work.
Right. Yes, we have Orlais united behind us, and we have a grumpy Alistair. So, no, I don't want to go this way. I want to go this way because I want to talk to Vivienne. Read. Oh, phooey. Isn't there a quest with Varric's books that I haven't picked up, and I can't remember where I picked it up, or if I even picked it up on camera? I think I did, because that's when I went back, because I found out Sutherland. I accidentally killed him off, and I had picked it up, and I can't remember where I got it from. That's annoying.
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the Snowy Wyvern?
I've brought you the heart. That's the common one. I've got the heart, now talk. I've got it. I've got the heart, now talk.
If you want the Wyvern's heart, you'll tell me what you're using it for.
I can do better, darling. Give me the heart, and I'll show you what it's for.
Disapproves.
Will that suffice?
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Very well. Here it is. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have. She did say that she wasn't. Like, I think I'd prefer it if it reminded you, because I've just remembered she did say, I want to be discreet. I don't believe in discretion. I think it would have been better if she'd said, I said this. Because, again, it's been several weeks. And I can't remember when I last saved, so I can't go back and... I can go back and not ask Solus about blood magic. Because that's the logical thing she said. And then I'm going to force you to say it. That's why she disapproves. Here it is.
All right. One heart as requested.
How kind of you. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. You have been a dear friend, and I would like you to come with me.
Okay. Things are happening.